OSHA 30 Construction. Final exam. Question and answer. Question. When should a formal hazard assessment or inspection be performed? A. When a new hazard is uncovered. B. Each and every day. C. Once a week. D. Once a month. E. All of the above. Answer. A. When a new hazard is uncovered. Question. The three general phases of a JHA are 1. Identify the job steps, 2. Identify the hazards for each step, and 3. A. Create a safety and health program. B. Identify ways to control the hazards. C. Reconfigure the job steps into a safer process. D. Start back at 1, for the next job. Answer. B. Identify ways to control the hazards. Question. What is a JHA used for? A. Creating the most efficient process for performing a task. B. Figuring the financial cost for performing each step of a process. C. Identifying needed safety and health training programs. D. Tracking labor hours. Answer. C. Identifying needed safety and health training programs. Question. 3 factors impact hazard inspections. A. Frequency, documentation, and the inspection areas. B. Frequency, JHA, and inspection areas. C. JHA, documentation, and record keeping. D. DAJHA, record keeping, and housekeeping. Answer. A. Frequency, documentation, and the inspection areas. Question. An employer must notify OSHA within of a fatality. A. 8 hours. B. 24 hours. C. 5 days. D. 30 days. Answer. A. 8 hours. Question. When an imminent hazard exists that cannot be controlled without endangering employees or property. A. Identify and assess the hazard. B. Immediately provide all personnel with specialized personal protective equipment. C. Proceed with a previously prepared hazard control checklist. D. Quickly remove all exposed personnel from the area. Answer. D. Quickly remove all exposed personnel from the area. Question. Hazard prevention and control should contain both. A. Hard work and good luck. B. Tools and equipment. C. Good thinking and quick reflexes. D. Human and administrative resources. E. All of the above. Answer. D. Human and administrative resources. Question. The OSHA Outreach Training Program is an excellent source for employee safety training. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. What does the term training mode refer to? A. How students are assessed after they are trained. B. How students react to a training session. C. The contents of the training. D. The way training is delivered, for example classroom or online. Answer. D. The way training is delivered, for example classroom or online. Question. Supervisors should receive specific training in leadership skills such as A. Being in charge. B. Communication and coaching. C. Hierarchy of controls. D. Taking and receiving. Answer. B. Communication and coaching. Question. Prevention of musculoskeletal disorders is an important training topic. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. Who should be involved in communication and coordination of safety and health programs? A. Host employers. B. Contractors. C. Staffing agencies. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Question. Two good measures of safety and health program effectiveness are: A. Policies and procedures. B. Tools and equipment. Injuries and illnesses. C. Lagging and leading indicators. Answer. C. Lagging and leading indicators. Question. Who should be on the team that evaluates a safety and health program? A. Employees. B. Supervisors. C. Safety and health personnel. D. Human resources. E. All of the above. Answer. E. All of the above. Question. A safety and health program are called a living document. Why? A. A safety and health program changes as an organization change. B. A safety and health program are a written document versus something that is kept electronically. C. A safety and health program never change, even when an organization changes. D. A safety and health program will provide the health and safety an organization needs. E. All of the above. Answer. A. A safety and health program changes as an organization change. Question. A near miss is an event that A. Causes an injury, but, fortunately, not a death. B. Could have caused a serious incident, but did not. C. Does not need to be investigated. D. Must be reported OSHA. Answer. B. Could have caused a serious incident, but did not. Question. Which of the following is an incident that should be investigated? A. Incident that results in the loss of an eye. B. Illness caused by exposure to a toxic substance. C. Near miss, where an incident was close but avoided. D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. Which of the following statements are true about incidents? A. Incidents, accidents, are harmful events that just happen. B. Incident investigations are not for accidents. OSHA must investigate accidents. C. Nearly all workplace incidents are wholly preventable. D. All the above. Answer. C. Nearly all workplace incidents are wholly preventable. Question. Which of the following fits the definition of root cause? A. An event that causes a serious injury. B. An event that causes a fatality. C. Term used by U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, USAS, to mean mishap. D. Underlying reason why an unsafe condition exists. Answer. D. Underlying reason why an unsafe condition exists. Question. Who should be part of a worksite incident investigation team? A. At least 2 OSHA representatives. B. Management supervisors, and employees working together. C. Representative from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI. D. All the above. Answer. B. Management supervisors, and employees working together. Question. What should an incident investigation program include? A. Requirements for how and when management will be notified. B. List of those who will receive investigation recommendations and action items. C. Requirements for reporting incidents to OSHA. D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. On a multi-employer worksite, who is responsible for conducting an incident investigation? A. Each employer conducts an independent incident investigation. B. Host employer, who shares the incident investigation with each employer at the site. C. Nobody. With multi-employer sites there is no standard for conducting an investigation. D. OSHA will coordinate employers to create a single incident investigation. Answer. B. Host employer, who shares the incident investigation with each employer at the site. Question. What is the ideal time for conducting witness interviews during an incident investigation? A. As promptly as possible, since memories fade over time. B. After management has approved each witness's participation. C. Toward the end of the investigation, to give witnesses time to discuss the incident with their supervisors. D. Never. Witnesses should never be relied upon in an incident investigation. Answer. A. As promptly as possible, since memories fade over time. Question. You are investigating an incident where a worker has fallen off a scaffold, resulting in a broken leg. Which of the following might be considered a root cause of this incident? A. Damaged guardrail was not repaired because of production goals. B. Scaffold planking was not OSHA compliant. C. Worker did not follow safety procedures. D. Worker was careless. Answer. A. Damaged guardrail was not repaired because of production goals. Question. Which of the following is an across-the-board corrective action that might be implemented as part of an incident investigation? A. Develop a written safety and health management program. B. Revise safety policies to clearly establish responsibility and accountability. C. Make sure the safety inspection process includes worker and management representatives. D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. Last step of the four-step system's approach to conducting an incident investigation. A. Alert local news outlet. B. Determine the root causes. C. Implement corrective actions. D. Preserve and document the scene. Answer. D. Preserve and document the scene. Question. Which of the following should be a goal of an incident investigation? A. Create a report that can be used in defense of a lawsuit. B. Find those responsible for the incident, so blame can be correctly assigned. C. Understand how and why safety protections failed or were insufficient. D. All the above. Answer. C. Understand how and why safety protections failed or were insufficient. Question. A job hazard analysis is an exercise in detective work. Your goal is to discover the following. A. What can go wrong? What are the consequences? B. What could go right? C. How could it arise? D. What are other contributing factors? E. How likely is it that the hazard will occur? F. All except B. Answer. F. All except B. Question. Rarely is a hazard a simple case of one singular cause resulting in one singular effect. More frequently, many contributing factors tend to line up in a certain way to create the hazard. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. Good hazard scenarios describe where it is happening, environment, who or what it is happening to, exposure, what precipitates the hazard, trigger, the outcome that would occur should it happen, consequence, and any other contributing factors. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. Sources of help in developing JHAs inside. A. Insurance company. B. Local fire department. C. Consultants with safety and health expertise. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Question. Anytime you revise a job hazard analysis, it is important to train all, affected by the changes in the new job methods, procedures, or protective measures adopted. A. Inspectors. B. Employees. C. Managers. D. Consultants. Answer. B. Employees. Question. Hazard or mitigation controls may be short-term or long-term. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. Periodically reviewing your job hazard analysis ensures that it remains current and continues to help reduce workplace accidents and injuries. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. There should be process in place for JHAs. A. A review and approval. B. An underlying cause. C. A related analysis. Answer. A. A review and approval. Question. Which of the following is a good practice when conducting interview for an incident investigation? A. Ask questions that avoid assigning blame for the incident. B. Conduct interview in a public place. C. Write the purpose of the investigation. D. Try to get interviewees' emotional reactions to the incident. Answer. A. Ask questions that avoid assigning blame for the incident. Question. Which of the following is a line management role with regard to an organization's safety and health program? A. Creating a system of monetary fines for safety violations. B. Implementing and maintaining the safety and health program. C. Signature approval for all hospitalizations. D. Yearly meeting with OSHA representatives. Answer. B. Implementing and maintaining the safety and health program. Question. Although some state OSHA programs have specified for maintaining records, many OSHA attorneys recommend records be maintained longer. A. 1 year. B. 7 years. C. 20 years. D. 50 years. Answer. A. 1 year. Question. What does JHA stand for? A. Job hazard analysis. B. Job hazard assessment. C. Job health analysis. D. Job health assessment. Answer. A. Job hazard analysis. Question. Who is responsible for investigating an incident involving a temporary worker? A. Host employer only. B. OSHA is primarily responsible when a temporary worker is involved. C. Staffing agency only. D. Staffing agency and host employer. Answer. D. Staffing agency and host employer. Question. As a rule of thumb, a safety and health program should be evaluated, at a minimum. A. Daily. B. Monthly. C. Semi-annually. D. Annually. Answer. D. Annually. Question. 3 major components of a personal fall arrest system, PFAS, include anchor and the anchorage connector, full body harness, and A. Optional body belt. B. Connecting device, lanyard with shock absorber, retractable lifeline, snap hooks. C. Anti-jerk cord. D. Any of the above. Answer. B. Connecting device, lanyard with shock absorber, retractable lifeline, snap hooks. Question. Every supported scaffold and its components must support, without failure, its own weight and at least, the intended load. A. 2 times. B. 3 times. C. 4 times. D. 6 times. Answer. C. 4 times. Question. Examples of fall hazards that have resulted in deaths on the job site include: A. Falls to the ground or lower levels. B. Falls through existing floor or roof openings. C. Falls through the floor or roof surface. D. Falls on the same level. E. All the above. Answer. C. All the above. Question. OSHA requires full protection at different heights for construction and general industry. However, regardless of the fall distance, which of the following is most correct? A. Full protection must be provided when working over dangerous equipment. B. Full protection must be provided when working over dangerous machinery. C. Both A and B are correct. D. None of the above. Answer. C. Both A and B are correct.